So what's up again? So today is June the 16th. Today is a Monday. I out here doing my community service. Have an hour lunch, so I wanted to make this video. Just an off chance when I get home, I don't really have the energy, just want to do it now so I don't make any excuses later. So yeah, like I said, 27 days until I move into my new place, my dream apartment. And I call it my dream apartment not really because it's the best apartment in the world. Yes, I love it. Yes, it's great. But anything is better than the couch I'm sleeping on. So pretty much what I want to talk about today, in addition to yesterday's video, is just doing it, for one. And for two, we gotta talk about, obedience. For example, this morning, because, I told you guys my car got repossessed. So my cousin, God bless him, I love him with all my heart, took me to the train station, got off the stop, took the bus. The bus passed my stop and I had to walk an extra 10-15 minutes, but I needed exercise, so it's whatever. But yeah. So got to the train station before all of that. I was hungry. Went to sleep at 1, had to wake up at 4, so I was tired and starving. So pretty much, as I got off the train this morning, I was starving. There's a Waffle House right next door. So, I take in the opportunity to get closer to God, and talk to God more. So I asked him, God, is it okay? Abba, is it okay if I get something to eat? And the first thing that came to my mind was no. I was like, okay. But, I still went ahead and went to Waffle House and I got something to eat. Now, before I took the bus to this location, pretty much what I did was I was going to take an Uber to this location. Now, the Uber was only like $7, which ain't too bad. But guess what happened when I went to Waffle House and I ate my breakfast? The price of the Uber more than doubled. So the price of the Uber went from $7 to like $25. And I was like, damn, I know what I heard in my head. God tell me, congratulations, you played yourself. Like, they always used to tell me God has such a sense of humor. But no, I really understand. And so even though I don't really, say I don't care, I do care, because not having a car in this state is very inconvenient, especially with a move coming up. But this whole situation is bringing me closer to God. Like, I thought I was close to God before, but when He takes away all the things that you feel that you need to get to the next level, when He takes away all the things that you think that you need to sustain yourself, is when you realize that at the end of the day, all you really need is Him. That's the first thing. And two, just not knowing, but learning how to look through the problem. That way we can focus on a solution. Because when we looking at the problem, it's almost like we worshiping the problem, because it's like, oh my gosh, this, that, and the third. Oh my gosh, I don't have a car. How am I going to get a walk? How am I going to get groceries? How am I going to do all these things? But when you look through the problem, it's like, okay, who do I have in my life that I can count on, that can at least help me so I could help myself? Boom, I have my cousin that could take me to the train station. This is not my first rodeo. I went 2 years without a car when I used to live downtown. I don't want to say I didn't need a car, but I survived without a car downtown, and now I can do it again. And so, got to the train station, took the bus, and now I'm here. I figured it the fuck out. And so instead of spending $40, $50 on an Uber to get here, I probably spend $10. Train, bus, and then honestly it would have been less money if I knew what I was doing. Like, it was my first time at this station, so I didn't really know where to go, so I must spend an extra $2.50, but it's whatever. Point is, I made it here way before the time I had to clock in, so that in itself is a victory. Today was just a good day. Today was such a good day, and I thank God, because over the weekend I'm not much of a put it, I was stressing as to how I'm gonna make this week work, but after seeing how smooth this day went, I feel and believe in all my heart that next week will be a good week as well. All the rest of this week is gonna be a good week. Yeah, man, but